It's motivation over discipline, baby. You know what you're feeling. You know those times where you wake up in the morning, you just don't feel like hitting the gym. You don't feel like working on your business. You don't feel like crushing sales. You just don't feel like it. You don't feel like working on your relationship, your marriage, with your kids, your friends. You just don't feel like it, right? And you already heard this before, the cliche thing where if you don't feel like it, you're not going to get the results. Right? If you just do based off your feelings, that's what children do. But real men do what they do based off discipline. Right? I've been there before. And honestly, all humans are the same. You and me are the same. We're brothers. We're family. We're human beings. We are the same species. There's no, well, I would say there's no superpower. Nobody's superhuman. Though willpower, discipline, and habits, mainly habits and identity, could be reinforced where you operate differently, where you have a different mindset and perspective upon things, and that causes you to be superhuman or different. But we all know, all of us, you, me, and your favorite influencer, your favorite coach, your favorite guru, your favorite self-development person, business person, sales person you look up to, right? They all have these feelings where they don't feel like hitting the gym. They don't feel like sticking to their diet. They don't feel like making the cold calls, doing the lead generation, doing the sales, doing the marketing, doing the business, hiring, firing, running their teams. They don't feel like showing up in their marriage or their relationship. Don't feel like showing up for their kids or the family all the time, right? But we know what separates winners from losers is not operating based off feelings, but operating based off standards. Discipline is doing what you have to do regardless of how you feel, right? And that's actually the time for you to exercise discipline. I feel a lot of times there's a lot of times where I don't feel like working on my business. I don't feel like doing lead generation or sales. I don't feel like doing certain things with the relationships or networking relationships. There's all types of times that I don't feel like it, but I do it because it's a must. Because you don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you must have. And so you have to raise your standards, right? You fall to the level of your standards. If it's a standard for you to make a certain income, if it's a standard for you to stay in a certain type of shape, if it's a standard for you to live in a certain beautiful state emotionally, mentally, spiritually with God, if it's a certain standard for you to be a certain way with women or in relationships, if it's a certain standard for you to be showing up to your family, showing up to your friends, certain standards for you to go out and network, you live by those standards. It's not a want, it's a must, right? So my solution for you guys is two things when it comes to getting at what you truly want out of life is one, discipline is doing what you have to do regardless how you feel it. So you're not being a boy operating based off your feelings, you're being a man and a leader acting based off what you want or doing what you have to do. You want to get a great body, so you have to work out. You want to get a great body, so you have to track your calories and macros. You have to follow your diet. You want to have great relationships, you have to call them. You have to spend time with them. You have to be love, give love and attention. You have to be grateful. You have to be positive. You have to have a pleasing personality, right? You want to make money, you have to show up. You have to put in the hours. You have to work smarter, not harder. You have to put the time and energy. You have to do all these things. Really, you get to because it's what you want. You want the outcome, right? Stop thinking about all of the sacrifice that you need to take to get the outcome and start thinking, do I want the outcome? Would I do it if I could just have it easy? Do I just want the outcome? If I want the outcome, then I'll do whatever it takes. Not because it's a want, a desire, but because it's a must-have. It's going to become a new standard of mine, right? Again, you don't get what in life what you want. You get in life what you must have, right? We all been there. Again, you and me are human. We're all the same. So we all deal with it. But the more you reinforce a better mindset, a better perspective, you get yourself there emotionally. You have the right perspective. You build the right habits. You build the right identity, the right standards. It becomes easier and easier. And as you do it over days, weeks, months, and years, it becomes a part of who you are and a way you live. Right? With that being said, this is your boy DC, Devin Kripe, Coach DC, the greatest coach in the world, out here in Eastern Washington. Make sure you share this with your family and friends if you got value. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Connect with me at Devin Kripe on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn. You can click the link below if you would like to apply for a one-on-one breakthrough consultation where I'll help you break through whatever area of life you're stuck in to live up to your full potential and live a life of more purpose, happiness, joy, and fulfillment. I'll also do fitness and health consultations as well. So click the link below for that. All right, guys, it's your boy DC. God bless. Much love.